Some homeowners are getting quite a big shock finding out that they don't actually own their land.
That's a shock. It doesn't seem possible, but it's legal, and it could be very costly. 7 on Your Side's Nina Pineda is here with more on how one woman found out. Nina.
And she learned the truth just a week before closing, and now the deal fell through after a routine title search revealed the seller doesn't own her land, the state does. It's an issue facing thousands of homeowners that experts say is blindsiding them and could cost up to several $100,000 to fix.
It's horrible. Absolutely horrible.
Missy Peters is talking about the shocking news her mom got. She doesn't own the land on which her family's house was built.
Did you know this?
No, never.
For nearly half a century, Margaret's raised her family in this idyllic beachfront home. Now this former realtor and empty nester wants to downsize and sell the homestead. But just days before closing, the buyer found out through a title search New Jersey lays claim to the land.
The state is saying it owns 89% of your land.
Yes.
The map from the state shows she only owns a sliver of her property.
What piece is yours?
This piece from the garage,
To about
over here.
The reason nearly 100 years ago, as seen in this aerial map, at high tide, water used to flow from the Shark River onto the area where Margaret's house would eventually stand. A few years later, the river was held back, and Margaret's home was built. Left behind, a bill for the tidelands, apparently never paid to the state.
The money involved could be astronomical.
That's because the state bases the land bill on current fair market value.
Could be hundreds of thousands of dollars.
It could be, yes.
Attorney Chris LaMonica specializes in tidelands claims affecting all but 3 counties across the state. Even properties inland could owe the state when sold, and it's a big surprise to condo owners along the water in well-populated places like Edgewater, Hoboken.
Jersey City.
This affects a lot of people.
Oh, this is quite extensive.
LaMonica says the process to clear up claims takes up to a year and a half. The delays scuttled Margaret's deal on the table, the unanswered question she has for the state.
If the state says they own this, or then why wasn't I ever notified? And how can this be?
Well, we asked that very question to the state's regulatory agency, the DEP, but their rep couldn't give us an answer. He said they're just simply enforcing the laws of the state. So if you think you may have been on tidelands, and I'm talking maybe just a tributary, order a tideland survey. It costs about $35 and can alert you to what you owe the state before it's too late and you get a deal pulled off the table. Diana?
Oh, wow.
Boy.
That is an awakening.
It really is.
My, oh, my.
Okay.
All right. Thank you, Nina.